afternoon and welcome to ICU Lunchtime News. We take a look at the stories making headlines. EU LOBITO Corridor Business Forum drives regional connectivity and industrial growth. Partners tour SAMFYA to assess progress under GEWEL 2 project. ARAKAN girls' school pupils dies by suicide after prolonged illness and financial strain. In international news, Trump says Saudi Crown Prince knew nothing about Khashoggi killing. And in our sports news, SADC chess king KAYONDE eyes Africa's crown, seeks financial backing. With the news in details, my name is Lina Mwila. The EU LOBITO Corridor Business Forum has marked a major step towards strengthening regional connectivity, trade and industrial growth for Zambia and neighboring countries. The forum, which brought together government officials, regional partners and international stakeholders, focused on advancing infrastructure development and boosting economic cooperation along the LOBITO corridor. Information and Media Director spokesperson Henry Kapata said the initiative expected to drive investment, improve logistics, and enhance the movement of goods across Southern and Central Africa.
Zambia and the United States of America forged a new partnership to strengthen health sector. A high-power level delegation from the United States of America government has visited Zambia, marking a significant milestone in the country's health sector. The delegation, led by United States State Department Senior Health Advisor Brad Smith, held talks with Zambian government officials to discuss a substantial grant assistance package aimed at transforming Zambia's health systems and services. Now, this new partnership seeks to empower Zambia to take ownership of its health sector, shifting from reliance on aid to self-sufficiency. And so, over the next 5 years, the United States government will provide significant grant assistance to support Zambia's health systems and services, with both governments committing to specific funding levels and health outcome targets. This partnership is a testament to the strong relationship between Zambia and the United States of America, said Minister of Health Dr. Elijah Muchima. We are committed to working together to improve the health and well-being of our people. That's what he said. Now, this particular collaboration aims to strengthen Zambia's health infrastructure, enhance capacity, and improve health outcomes. The United States delegation met with Minister of Finance, Dr. Stumbeko Musokotwane, and Zambia National Public Health Institute, Director General Dr. Romas Chilengi, to discuss the way forward. This development signals a brighter future for Zambia's health sector, with a focus on sustainability and self-reliance as Zambia takes the helm of its health system. Citizens can expect improved access to quality healthcare services. And so here are the key highlights. First of all, let's talk about the significant grant assistance from the United States government to support Zambia's health sector, okay? And then we are talking about the partnerships aims to transition Zambia from aid-dependent to self-sufficient health system. Collaboration focuses on strengthening health infrastructure, capacity, and health outcomes. Both governments commit to specific funding levels and health outcome targets.
The Permanent Secretary for Educational Service, Dr. Kelvin Mambwe, is on the Copperbelt province checking on various learning institutions as part of the government's continuous assessment to the educational sector. Dr. Mambwe visited the School of Continuing Education in Ndola, where he reiterated the critical role of vocational training in national development. He noted that skills such as bricklaying, food production, fashion design, and ICTs remain key pillars in promoting lifelong learning and empowerment. The permanent secretary also toured Luansha Boys and Luansha Girls Secondary School on Monday, 17 November 2025, to monitor the ongoing grade 12 examinations. He engaged with learners, encouraging them to remain focused and committed to their studies. At all the institutions visited, Dr. Mambwe assured both teachers and learners of government's continued commitment to strengthening the delivery of quality education across the country. The second day of GEWEL 2 Project Cooperating Partners field visits to Luapula Province saw delegates engaging directly with the communities in SAMFYA district. Led by Sweden's Ambassador Jonna Hallebong, Ireland Ambassador Aid Fitzpatrick, and the UK Deputy High Commissioner Simon Tenbrink Jackson, the team paid a courtesy call on SAMFYA District Commissioner Favourite Musang before receiving briefings on key project activities. The visit included a live demonstration of social cash transfer processing using the ZISP's digital platform, showing how technology is improving transparency and service delivery. The delegation later toured Nkungu Health Sport, where they interacted with beneficiaries and observed how GEWEL 2's nutrition and livelihood interventions are helping strengthen vulnerable households. 5 people have died in Zimba district, Southern Province, after consuming home-brewed illicit beer, locally known as Java or Chijabo. The incident occurred in Mafumba area on Sunday, with death reported between 20 hours on Sunday and 14 hours on Monday. The deceased have been named as Kenneth Siachuzi, 59, Kelvin Gumbwe, 43, Phineas Mutengwana, 40, Jethro Mudungu Siakachele, 60, and Christopher Kenabanyama, 45. All had gathered at Mfumba Market to consume the illicit brew, which was reportedly made using water, sweetened powder, flour polish, tire mending solution, and methylated spirit. Southern Province Police Commissioner Mono Namalongo confirmed that the deceased returned to their homes after drinking and later suffered severe headaches and stomach pains before dying. Police inspected the bodies and found no physical injuries. The bodies were taken to Zimba Mission Hospital mortuary awaiting post-mortem and burial. Further investigations revealed that four other men also consumed the same illicit beer. 2 survivors are under treatment at Kanyanga Clinic, while other 2, Donald Mauluka, 42, and Charles Mutengwana, 55, are admitted at Zimba Mission Hospital. Police confirmed they were among those who brewed and consumed the fatal beverage. A grade 11 pupil from ARAKAN Girls Secondary School has died by suicide after struggling with a long-term illness that had placed significant financial pressure on her family. The learner identified as Isabel Munyinya had been living with a serious medical condition linked to a stomach tumor which had reportedly worsened in recent weeks. Her health challenges included internal bleeding and frequent episodes of vomiting blood, leading to escalating medical costs that her family could no longer sustain. Prior to her death, she shared a message with a close friend indicating that she felt her condition had become a burden to her parents and that continued treatment was no longer possible due to financial limitations. Her death has left the school community and her peers in shock, with many calling for increased awareness around mental health support and greater assistance greater assistance for families facing prolonged medical hardships. We now take a break. Coming up in international and sports news, Trump says Saudi Crown Prince knew nothing about the Khashoggi killing. SADC chess king KAYONDE eyes African crown, seeks financial backing.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
Thank you for staying with us. In our international news, U.S. President Donald Trump stated that Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman knew nothing about the 2018 killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi as he welcomes the kingdom's de facto ruler to the White House. Trump's comments appeared to contradict a 2021 U.S. intelligence assessment which determined that the Crown Prince had approved the operation that led to Khashoggi's death at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. The Crown Prince who has denied any wrongdoing said the White House that Saudi Arabia did all the right things to investigate Khashoggi's death, describing the incident as painful. The visit marks his first to the United States since the assassination, an event that sent shockwaves through U.S.-Saudi relations. We take a short break. Stay tuned for sports news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back, and now in sports news. Zambia's top chess star, international master Andrew KAYONDE, is gearing up for one of the biggest challenges of his career after qualifying for the 2026 African Chess Championship. KAYONDE earned his spot by winning the Zone 4.5 Chess Championship, a regional tournament regarded as the chess equivalent of COSAFA in football. The six-time national champion, celebrated as one of Zambia's most consistent and respected chess players, has built an impressive record with both locally and internationally. His latest triumph adds to a legacy that began when he broke through as a teenage prodigy. However, preparing to face the continent's strongest players requires advanced training tools, specialized resources, and online learning platforms which come at a high cost. Kayonde says he needs at least 35,000 to secure the materials necessary for adequate preparation. With the African Championship fast approaching, Kayonde remains focused on ensuring he is not at a disadvantage, hoping support from well-wishers will help him compete effectively and represent Zambia with pride. That sports item brings us to the end of the lunchtime news, but before we go, a quick recap of the stories making headlines. EU LOBITO Corridor Business Forum drives regional connectivity and industrial growth. Partners tour SAMFYA to assess progress under GEWEL 2 project. ARAKAN girls' school pupil dies by suicide after prolonged illness and financial strain. International news. Trump says Saudi Crown Prince knew nothing about Khashoggi killing. And in our sports news, SADC chess king Kayonde says Africa Crown seeks national backing. Thank you so much for watching. For more news updates, watch our main news at 20 hours.